Good afternoon, my friends. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you had a lovely holiday. Valentine's Day was probably a special one for you, and hope it was a memorable one. I have today's topic is how to deal with crisis in the midst of opportunity of a lifetime. And what I mean by that is I want to share my story of what happened to me in Italy. Met a guy named Gabriel and had a couple of minutes interview with him, his perspective of what a life should be and how one could live a good life. But the point of the whole video today is, how do you handle yourself when you are in the midst of the most happiest moment of our life and you're dealing with crisis? Heading to Italy, actually, from Slovenia on a bus, and it's about 4-hour drive or ride, I should say. And come to find out that when I arrived in Venice, I left my backpack on the bus. I was in total shock. So this was my surprise gift for my wife, and the first time being in Venice. What do? I could get really upset. I could get really angry and be mad at myself. I couldn't blame anybody else. How do I want to play this? And I just said, I made a quick decision in my head. I am not gonna let this bother me. So I had my meds in my backpack. I had my chargers, adapter, everything was in there. By God's grace, I had my wallet and my passports and all stuff in my satchel. So I was safe on that side. But so I said, okay, I don't have medicine. I've got sugar problems. So I said, I can't really eat a lot. So that's gonna dampen things a bit. Fine, I can deal with it. I have to buy new chargers. And I was like, okay, I need to just take care of that and spend money. And it ended up being that until I came to my hotel room, I'm sitting there trying to contact the bus people. And I said, you know what? It's few $100 issue. It's gonna be fine. I did not realize until that moment my car keys were in there, and there is nothing I could do. So I had parked my car at DC airport, and my daughter and son-in-law, they live in DC. So they're close by. So I quickly called them. So I want to give a big shout out to my daughter, Arica Gamble, and my son-in-law, Reese Gamble. They were angels because they came and pretty much rescued me. So I contacted them and said, look, I have lost my keys. I need you guys to go to the airport, get my car, assessed by some locksmith. Apparently Volkswagen, they don't have it, and you have to kind of order it and stuff. So they went through the whole ordeal to do that. They towed my car to the nearest dealership, and they said that it's going to take 5 days. So anyway, they were in the progress of doing everything, and which they were doing really well, and I can't thank them enough. But then I found out for my tow truck, it was $250, and then for $214 or $250, I can't remember, was for me to get the key. But then they had to charge $115 more to program the keys, because these days the fob, they have this intelligent codes in there that only the dealership can do it, and there's nobody else can do that. So there were a lot of emotions going through my mind, and normally my old self would have been mad at my wife and this and that. I would just been out of shape. Or in all my 35 years of traveling, I came to US when I was 18 years old. Not once have I ever lost anything. Not once. So this was the first time in my life. So it was a little blow to my ego. Like, oh, Nivesh, are you getting old? And you're losing your mind and so forth. But the point is, even in this journey, I learned something that I have grown. I have matured. That's something I can see and look at myself in the mirror and say, I could have made this Venice trip a horrible one for my wife. I would have chose to be miserable. It would have been a horrible situation. But it would not only make me, mad and angry and all that, but it would affect my wife. And she's been waiting all her life to be in Venice. How I act reflects other people. So what I want to say today is, you might be in worst situation of your life, but always remember it's a ripple effect. Your anger, your whatever it is, you can be upset, be angry, but your emotion should not be to that level to where you are hurting other people. You're taking away their joy. And because of what happened to you, you take it out on everybody. Doesn't help anybody. It defeats the purpose. And in this video, I interviewed Gabriel. He said something, says, don't stress, less stress, and hug more, love more. If I would have stressed throughout this time, I would have missed out on those precious moments in life with my wife. And I would have ruined her time in Italy. So never let our crisis take away our joy and put us in a position where we are not happy, but not only that, we are making others unhappy. And that's a lot going in this today's world. We look at ourselves as things are not going my way. It's not helping me. It's not, so I'm going to take it out on you. And that builds the factor of jealousy, undermining somebody's thought process and stuff like that. Just so that we are not happy, I'm not going to let you be happy. There are a lot of Karens and Kens around in the world. And if those people who are watching from the other part of the world and don't know what Kens and Karens are in US, they have been labeled as, they only see their personality. That's narcissist personality, that it's about me and nobody else. It has to go my way or I'm going to make your life miserable. And that's what we do many times, is we try to portray our unhappiness on everybody else. We don't try to take the moment to say, this is bad happening to me, but how can I make it better? Now, I'm not saying that certain things are very disturbing and hurtful and painful, but if you look at the brighter side, and trust me, mine is not as getting punched or whatever, that situation. So I'm not trying to minimize your problem or your hurt. Please don't, I don't want hate comments, but I'm trying to analyze this, is your circumstances at that moment is bitter. And my circumstance for that time was very bitter because I had never lost anything, and all of a sudden, and I'm in another country, I can't do anything, I'm helpless, I'm relying on my daughter and her husband's mercy. If they would do anything, they would just say like that, we don't have time, we have other plans. I mean, it could have gone many different ways. But my faith is in my Creator, so I waited. And I said, God, you will work this out for me. And he has done. And even the $1,000 that I feel is a loss, he's going to bring it back from somewhere, you know. And one of my investment may make a gain, whatever it is, you know. I feel there is no loss because I will always get something back. But at that moment, I'm like, I don't see anything good about this. But I still walk those streets of Venice, those little small streets, shopped in the small shops, went to the bakery, had a wonderful desserts, pizza, nice luxury stay. Did everything possibly I could to enjoy myself, and more so make my wife happy. And guess what? Many times in those things, thought would come out and disappear because I would not give it space in my life to grow. And that's what we need to do. When we catch that, oh, this is taking me away from my purpose, from being happy, enjoying life, because bad things happen to all of us in different degrees and different ways. If we don't focus on the bad, but on what's good around us, we will always rise up. It's not easy. Trust me, it is not easy. My experience this was not very easy, but it got easier. It got better as I started to just enjoy myself. Don't let your moments, hurt, pain, sorrow take you away from the present joy and goodness that is around you. So in the crisis, still find the joy and happiness. I know it's asking too much. It's like, you don't understand, Nivesh. You don't know what I'm going through. Yes, and I will not even compare my situation to the 100-degree power that you're going through. But believe me, the more you focus on the goodness that is, you know, say if a person did bad to you, don't focus on that bad person. Focus on the good people that are around you, who are there to lift you up, build you up. Focus on that, and then slowly your energy will shift to becoming more positive, looking to more greatness within you, because it's all within you. And when I said to myself, it's all going to work out. It's all going to be fine. If my daughter and my son-in-law would not help me, I would just land at the airport. I would call the insurance company. I'll call the tow truck. I will, take care of it. It would all be taken care of. So by this, you continue the journey, live your life to the fullest, and see what great things you can see, achieve, and enjoy the moment that you're in. Find that goodness right now, what you're feeling in despair or hurt or pain. Dig deep. There is something good that you can focus on. Have a wonderful day wherever you are at. Please let me know if you like this video. Share, subscribe, and give me your thoughts. What do you think? If you feel like, hey, Nivesh, this is all bogus, you don't understand this, that's fine too. Let me know what your feeling is. And I would want to be here to lift you up. But if I can't, at least I can understand you. And I would love to hear your viewpoint. So you have a wonderful day. Enjoy wherever you are at. Take care. Guys, I'm in Venice, as you know. And I ran into Gabriel. And he is a fantastic guy. And I will tell you, he lives in Naples. He's from Naples.
I'm from Naples, but I moved to Milan for working.
Yes, he's working in Milan.
Yes, and he is a great guy. He's traveled the world. And that's what's the most important thing is. And I just wanted to get his perspective, being,
so many places
in the world, to see what the world is like and his worldview on how we could make a world a better place. So Gabriel, my question to you would be, what would you say a world could be better with? Like, what can it do to make it better?
More love.
More love. Amore.
visit sweet cities as Venice, and just in my opinion, don't be stressful. But
No stress.
I know that some people can't do that, but just taking your time for breathing, watching the sky, thinking about the life is wonderful.
Yes.
Just make more love and hugging people.
Hugging people. Love it.
And it doesn't matter who they are, what they are, just loving them.
Anyone.
Loving, peace, love.
Yeah, because love brings peace.
Yeah,
Correct.
love brings peace, always.
So now you are working as a...
I'm a waiter and I have a little restaurant in Milano called Pier 71.
Nice.
We were asking him about the Italian food, and he said, which one was that? Capellini.
Capellini.
It's
Capellini
better
in
than
brodo.
tortellini.
Capellini in brodo.
Yeah, better than tortellini, guys. So whoever loves tortellini as much as I do, we gotta listen to him because he knows his stuff. So with this, I want to just say is like why I'm wearing this mask is because it was his, and he
And
offered it to me.
This is a typical carnival mask.
Carnival mask.
Venice
And the
carnival
oldest carnival
Carnival
exists in
mask. Venice
Venice.
carnival mask.
Yeah.
So isn't that fantastic? I was at the right place at the right time to run into Gabriel, and I really
that's no
appreciate
problem.
that. And so thank you, Gabriel. You have been great.
Yes,
helping me
thank you.
Understand a different perspective from an Italian. You know,
Yes.
Italians are
Grazie
lovers.
mille.
And I loved your thoughts that you've gone all over the world, but you can't help but think of home. And you're very proud to be Italian.
I'm proud to be a world citizen, but my heart is Italian.
There we go. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you later. And here is the Mark Square. Look at this beautiful church. I mean, it is just breathtaking. I love it. It's so beautiful. The architecture is so intricate. You can't even imagine how much it must have taken to get those details in. Let me see if I can zoom in. I can't. But I am so thrilled and feel really blessed to be here. I'm not a big fan of Italy as such, but it's a beautiful country, and I would say it's definitely a must-see on your bucket list to come here, because you will not be disappointed. And I am a creature who loves architecture, fine architecture, and so this truly makes me very happy. Really quenches my soul, the yearning that I have for details in buildings. Anyway, I will show you more of Italy. Well, I would say Venice, because Italy is quite huge. All right, see you guys soon.
There's nuts, cannolis, pistachios, fried ravioli.
Mama Luci.
Look at fried lasagna, fried ravioli.
Mama Luci.
Let me see it over here. Licorice, vanilla, fragola.
And guess what? I got a pistachio cannoli, my first one, and actually Italy, so it's gonna be great. I'm gonna take a bite.
You're being a good boy getting a small one.
Mmm,
How's it
very
taste?
good.
Creamy, crunchy, flaky. How does it taste?
Pistachio with cream in it, you can tell. Very flaky, the pastry is very flaky. It's not as sweet as I thought it would be, so that's how I like it. And I could eat at least 5 of them at a go, but I will not. I gotta keep my sugar levels in check. So, but look at the view. Look at that. The gondola ride. I should say gondola, right?
Gondola.
We are gonna do that maybe tomorrow, and that's what we are looking forward to. All right, I'll let you know what else is out there, and we will enjoy it together.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Got the truffles. Honey, what do you think?
I love it. I can't believe this real truffle.
Real truffles.
Not those flakes that you get.
I can't wait to try.
Guys, just wanted to show you the night view of the canal. It is, look at that. So
Again,
beautiful.
from Venice.
So,
showing you the night
my
light
wife
here.
is doing her channel, so I am gonna go, but I just
Look
wanted to
at
give
it.
you what it looks like. Beautiful all
On the
over.
bridge.
Look at that. So, a romantic city. It got a little cold, which is very much happening lately. But look at that. Tomorrow we're gonna do the gondola ride, as I said before, and it is beautiful. So, all right, guys. Talk to you soon, friends. It's the one special thing you have to do when you're in Venice is do the gondola ride. And here we are in this nice fancy boat, and it's such a beautiful view of the canal. I believe is once in a lifetime opportunity. One must come and get this experience. And I would say is I'm very blessed to be here with my wife, and a birthday gift from me. So it makes it even more special that she's with me here and we're able to enjoy. All right, I will talk to you guys later.
Just the way you look tonight.